Now I'm recording. Did you guys get a little notification that says stuff? It says, you're recording now.
Yeah.
Okay, so then what we're gonna do is I'm gonna make sure to ask you guys to show me your notes when you're done. So just so everybody's forewarned at home, just in case you're one of those kids that's like, but I'm not gonna take notes at home. I'm checking. And if you don't, I'm going to like hassle you, etc. Yes? Can you move up? Yeah, sure. Do you need to permanently move up in this class? Because you can't see?
I normally put my contacts in, but I struggled this morning.
Just didn't happen today. Okay. So it says add, subtract, multiply, and divide so far. And part of your homework assignment tonight, which is not very long, I think your homework assignment is a total of 11 problems. Okay. So your homework assignment tonight, and by tonight, I mean, I think we're gonna be done with these notes in about 15, 20 minutes. So you'll probably have 25 minutes to do it in class, which I try to usually do. Okay. It doesn't always happen, but I give you at least some time. You're not gonna finish all of it, but sometimes you might. One of the things you're gonna have to do is like, there'll be words and you have to translate them into like symbols. You know what I mean? And sometimes it'll be symbols and you have to translate them into words. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna write down lots of different words for add, subtract, multiply, and divide. So this is like one of those situations where I'm hoping people just unmute and say stuff, and people in front of me just say stuff. You don't have to raise your hand. Okay, so anybody know a word that means add? Plus.
The sum.
Good job. Huh? This is like your favorite thing to do. You're like, here's a comment, nothing. I hope you do that as a grown-up at your job. It's gonna be so weird. You're in a meeting. You're right. What else? Like if like there was a story problem and they wanted you to add, what would it say in the story problem? In addition, what did you first say first? Along with, no, I don't think that one. What do you say? Still, I still didn't hear you. Giving or gives?
John gives.
Oh, I see what you mean. Like a giving something, like an actual object. I suppose so. We'll throw that one in there. More than, that's one. That's another way to say more. Yes. There's another word that's like more, but it starts with an N.
Increase.
Increase. Those are all words to look for when you need to write a plus in a problem.
Total.
Total. Great one. How about subtract? Minus. What'd you say? Less than.
Difference.
Difference. Good. Take away.
Deduct.
Good. Deduct. That's often used like banking and money and stuff. What'd you say? Oof. Whoa. Blast from the past. I'm so sorry that happened to you, having to remember it.
That was actually my favorite part.
Thanks.
That's fine. Decrease.
Decrease.
Good. Both of you at the same time. Decrease. Anyone got another one? Are we done with that list? How am I doing on timing?
Good.
Don't feel rushed? Now, the symbol that I use for multiply, we're not going to put an X here. Don't you do it. It's a dot. How come?
Because X is also.
What's that called? Yeah, look at you. Remember how you came in here like, hey, am I gonna fail this class? No, you're not, knowing what a variable is.
Are you doing the equal of the number next to a number without a dot?
Yeah, if it's in parentheses, yes. If it's just like a 3 next to a 4, then it would just be 34, right? But if it's like 3 parentheses 4, then that would also count as times. All right, so multiplying. What are the words we can use for multiply? Times. I just said it. Giving it away. I'm the worst.
Product.
Sure. So like it could mean, so what I just got asked is, so it could look like this, like 3 times 4 like that. Or another thing you could do is it could look like this, 3 times 4 like in a parentheses right next to it. You can't just put a 3 next to a 4 because that would be the number 34.
Well, if you want number 34.
Was it Brielle who just said something?
I said product earlier.
Well, hey guys, where'd your faces go? You guys keep, it's like throughout the class, either you shrink in your seat or you just like, you're like every 1 minute, I'm just gonna move it back just a little bit. She'll never know. Okay, stop it. Parentheses, so I'm gonna write parentheses here. And then I'm going to write like an arrow up to there, just so that we know what it looks like. Okay. All right, what else?
You forgot to write product.
Product. Is that a little better? Gotta wait.
That's a long word.
Product. That's all we got? All right, we'll add more things to it later if we think of any more.
Did you add total in this too?
No, total is usually adding. Okay, so divide. There are 2 symbols you could use here. One is like a dividing symbol like that. And one's just like a slash, like that.
Couldn't a fraction be used as a fraction?
Yes, fraction is dividing. So for example, if I had, it could look like this, 3 divided by 4, or it could look like this, 3 divided by 4, or it could look like this, 3 divided by 4. How's this conversation going so far? Is this the most boring thing you've ever heard in your life?
No.
No.
Actually,
Yep, nice. Troll. What? Might be what? Disturb me? Yes.
Okay, I walked in here.
Yeah.
I came over to my spot and my kneecap popped up.
And your what happened?
My kneecap popped out of place.
Oh no. And you were like, don't tell Miss Nussbaum, I'll just sit here.
It's fine, it happens all the time.
Did it go back?
Yeah, it's bad.
Okay.
But it's just hurt.
The person to be like, yeah, my leg just fell off. And I'll be like, do you need to go to the nurse? You'd be like, no. I just put it back on when it falls off. Okay. Words for divide.
Dividend is that one?
Dividend is actually the thing that's on top.
Oh, well, at least I know one now.
You do. Statelin, what did you say?
Quotient.
Quotient. That's what the answer is officially called. Out of, that's a big one. 12 out of 13. That's a dividing. In fact, let's just write down here, fractions are dividing. Okay, I've had so many people who say to me, so many students who say to me, how do I figure out what decimal 7/8 is on your calculator? Where is the fraction button? There isn't one, guys. On a regular calculator, you take 7 divided by 8. That's 7/8. With this line, how I made it was I just hit the dividing sign. Those are the same thing. 7/8. Okay? Did what wrong? Maybe. But also, it's no big deal because remember that the packet was just telling me what you already know and you're going to get a 4 out of 4 if you tried all the questions. I'm not going to judge you. Although I'm judging you slightly for being a troll, which I'm kind of like positive liking it now. Okay, so you don't know what a troll, am I like an old person? Did we change what a troll is? All right, Avery, a troll is somebody online who picks fights with somebody just because they want to.
because they're born in class.
Is this not a good description for Avery right now?
Definition then.
Okay. All right. So next thing we're going to talk about, actually, let's do 2 examples. So example 1, and if you think I'm not going to give prizes for this, you're wrong. Example 1, if I wrote the sentence 1 plus 8 divided by 3. I mean, these are your notes, your choice. You do not have the choice, in my opinion, to write no notes, but if you want to shorten your notes up because you don't feel like that's important. I also, just to make it clear, Avery, we're so far this far in my notes, and I try to make my notes pretty short and concise, so I'm not going to make you write a whole bunch, okay?
Where were we putting this example?
I was putting it underneath these. What? If you're talking about like on my page.
Yeah, I didn't know what bar you're under adding.
Oh, no. This is like a different thing. We're done with that now. Okay, so 1 plus 8 divided by 3. So what I want you to do right now is I want you to write this, but I only want you to write numbers and symbols. I don't want you to write any words. So underneath this right now, your answer is going to be just numbers and symbols. So use like a dot or a dividing sign or a plus and numbers. Don't write words. So go ahead, do it right now. And then if you want to win a prize, go ahead and digitally raise your hand or raise your hand in here. Today, it looks like we've got 2 salamanders of different colors. And I know they're salamanders because my older students schooled me on this previously. This is apparently a horned lizard, I think it's called. And this is a crocodile, not an alligator. Don't get it wrong or older kids yell at you. And this is a snake, because it's cold-blooded Thursday. All right, Jordan, you're number 1. Statelin's number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the back, 8, 9, 10. And Libby has told me that she's already gotten many animals that she hates, and I am on board.
All right, thank you.
She's like, I keep getting these animals, and I'm like, do you? No way. 8. Who's 8? All right, go for it. I did. Well, it's too late. 8. All right, so what should I write? A 1? The plus symbol, which is first column, second column, third column, fourth column. First column plus an 8. How did you write the divided sign? Did you write like the original way with that, like this? So you did this, like that? And then a 3? That's right. You could have also written it like this. You could have also written it like this. Okay.
Extra credit for writing a big kid.
For writing it like what?
A big kid with the dividing thing.
These are all big kid ways. But thank you. All right. Congratulations, ma'am. Would you like one of these 2 salamanders or this snake or this horned something or a crocodile or an I'm a winter sign? Because those are stupid and animals. Yeah, right. Everybody loves them, but not you. Yeah, you want the crocodile. Good choice. There you go. Come get it. All right, example number 2. Definitely going to win again, except for ma'am, you may not win again. So stop trying to win again. Okay, no more being smart. There you go. Example 2, let's go again. This one's going to be harder. The sum of 5 and 9 divided by 2. Now, it looks very similar to the last problem, doesn't it? But there's something different, and here's why. Everybody stop what they're doing and look up. Look up, look at my face. Guys, you know I can see you, right? You guys are like, she's not gonna know if I don't look up. I know. Okay, you see how this one was 1 plus 8 divided by 3? So you wrote it like this, right? That one's not the same. Because on this one, if you follow order of operations, which we're going to talk about in just a second, you'd have to do 8 divided by 3 first and then add 1. But on this one, I want you to show me with your symbols that first you would have to take 5 and 9 and put them together in some way and then divide by 2. So think about how you could write that down on your paper and digitally raise your hand if you want to be called on. Or raise your hand in person if you want to be called on. I'll give you like 30 seconds to think here.
So we're not keeping the same numbers?
No, because people might want to add in.
We're not simplifying it all, though.
No, you don't have to simplify. You just have to write it out.
You have to answer it?
All right, raise your hand if you're interested. People online too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 is Jordan online. Only 8 this time. Good odds. Do you remember your number this time? It's 5. 5. I'm not lying. I like how you guys were like, "You're right, she gets accused of favoritism" by people, seriously, all the time. Before I started doing this, people would be like, "You always call on her." And I'll be like, "Settle down.
Numbers are
It's
easy.
math class." Who's 5? Congratulations. All right, tell me how to write it. You can do it. 2. Okay, now I said that it's not going to look exactly like the last problem. So how did you make it look different? Besides, I mean, the numbers are different, but how did you make it look different? Okay, so we're going to go with somebody else. Num- Oh, tell me.
No, 2 divided by.
Oh, you're just thinking to change the order? No good. All right, number 2. Really?
I tried putting, I'm looking at it now, I realize this is totally wrong,
Oh, tell me.
but I'll shoot my shot. It's 5 plus 9 with, I put an equal sign in there, or because
Oh,
that's splitting it, which is order of operations.
I see what you mean, but I don't want an equal sign in the middle of the equation, but I do want the order of operations to change.
Right, and I don't remember.
You don't remember how to do that part?
I don't
Okay,
remember.
let's try again. Number 8.
That's all mine.
8.
Oh,
Jordan?
no, I know exactly what I did.
Oh, we'll see if Jordan gets in, then you. Jordan, you know?
Well, I did solve the.
Oh, you simplified
you-
it?
Yeah, but you could put parentheses around 5 plus 9.
Parentheses. Ooh, look at you, Jordan. Stop. My screen must be so, yeah,
I just
sizzling
know
hot.
Pemdas, which is parentheses, it's the first thing.
Oh, life. All right, Jordan, do you want an I wonder sign? We like to see these animals again because they're pretty neat. We got 2 salamanders here. We got a snake and we got this horned toad. Lizard. Oh, that was so embarrassing for me, you guys.
I'll
I'm just
do
gonna
the
quit, Jay.
horn lizard thingy.
This one right here. Don't call it a toad. You'll be made fun of by like 14 ninth graders. So 13. Got it wrong again. It's the end of my life. Yeah, I have had people ask me before, they're like, "Aren't you embarrassed talking in front of people?" And I'm like, "Have you ever been made fun of by like 20 teenagers like in a row, right? In a moment?" And they're like, "No." And I'm like, "Yeah, it'll break you. You're safe after that." Like a stranger on the street could be like, "You're ugly." And I'd be like, "Whatever." Get 20 of your friends, come in, make them all 17. Then we'll see if you can impress me. All right. Jordan, you got a lizard. Congratulations. Don't call it a toad. All right. Next thing we're going to talk about really quick is Pemdas.
Ooh.
So no more examples?
Oh, we're going to do 3 more examples here. In fact, the last one is going to be worth a super prize. And everybody's going to be in for that contest if you want to be. Pemdas. Anybody remember what this stands for? What do you think? Just start it. Parentheses. Everybody write it down. What's the next one?
Exponents.
Exponents. That is a math word that begins with E, though. You're not totally wrong there. Just mostly. All right. Multiply. Divide. Add and subtract. Yeah, how dare you? Watch out. Yes. You just meow at me. All right. So this is an important thing that people forget. This is the order of operations. It goes from top to bottom. You do parentheses first, and then I forgot I can't spell parentheses. There's an N in there. Parentheses. Congratulations. And then there's an exponents in there. And then after that, multiply and divide actually happen at the same time. So like this is the first thing you do. This is the second thing you do, but these together are the third thing you do. And these together are the fourth thing you do. And you do them left to right. So if there's like a subtraction on the left side of the problem and addition on the right, you do the subtraction first because they happen at the same time. All that matters is that it's left to right. All right, now I'm going to do the first one. Well, you know what? Let's let everybody, let's do prizes. That's fair, right?
Oh.
All right, here we go. So the first one we're doing is 20 minus 7 plus 8 squared minus 7 times 11. I'm going to give you a second to work on this.
Oh, that seems very difficult.
So the first thing you're going to look at in this problem is parentheses. I don't see any. And the next thing you're going to do is that 8 squared.
Okay. 54.
So, hey, stop. Remember, this is for a prize, okay? Obviously the most important thing. Stop trying to teach other people. How dare you? We're not learning in here. That's gross. So go ahead and take your time. And I'm going to do something crazy. You ready for this? For the individual parts, sure. Yep. If you're having problems with just the very basic calculations, you can use a calculator. However, if you dare raise your hand and say to me, the answer is 0, which by the way, the answer is 0.
What? It's for a prize.
Oh, no. Telling me how to do it is for a prize.
Okay.
I'm just telling you right now that the answer is 0 so that you're confident when you raise your hand and decide to volunteer. Okay?
You're not like the answer is 22.
No, the thing you have to do is you have to show me how to do it. Okay, now wait, because I'm giving people chances. So unless you're like, I really love raising my hand for like 30 seconds, then chill out, okay? I had one kid who was like really going for it, raising his hand one year. And I was like, dude, do you love raising your hand? He's like, I love it. And I was like, well, you're just gonna spend the whole class raising your hand? He's like, yeah, I am. And I'm like, don't do this, man. I'm like, don't do it. I know you're 14 and I know that I'm like 30 at the time. And I'm like, buddy, don't do a hand, like this is not a challenge. I'm not challenging you at all. This is gonna suck for you after like 2 minutes. You got 40 minutes left in class. Why would you do this? And he was like, here we go. And I was like, stop doing it. And by the end of class, he's like, and I'm like, this is the worst. What are you? Eventually, he's just like against the wall, like trying to like desperately. No.
We have to work from left to right, correct?
Yes, left to right, but in these orders. So first exponents, then multiply and divide everything left to right,
This is getting scary.
and then add and subtract left to right.
I'm not-
So far, we've done one math problem. This is a lot of math. This seems to be too much math today. Wrong class for that, Cadence.
Okay. Literally, like when you step into this class, you accept all the.
I believe that was already happening.
That's
But
I have a sign on your door that says like, when you walk into my class, you are allowing me to make fun of you.
oh, so yes, sarcasm is appreciated and accepted in my room at all times.
Miss Nussbaum,
Yes, ma'am.
do you know how you have that button at the bottom of your screen that says raise hand or whatever?
Yes.
I don't have that.
Okay, so there's a couple different places it could be. It depends on you. So one way is if you go to reactions, if you've downloaded the new thing, you can have raise your hand there. And another way is if you go to the participants menu and hit the arrow, there might be a raise hand in there.
Okay, yeah, it's with participants thing.
Okay, so guys, raise your hand at online if you want to be included. Yeah, you want to be in on a contest right now?
Sure.
Okay, we're doing PEMDAS left to right. And we're fighting right now for a small snake and a salamander. Hands up online if you're interested. Statelin's 1, Sarah's 2, Brielle is 3, Dr. Hansen's 4. You are 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Remember the answer is 0.
Which one is it? Number 3?
You're 4.
No, what number are we on?
We're doing this example 3, yeah. How much did I count up to? 10. Oh man, are you gonna get picked? I hope my calculator picks you. I want it to happen so bad. What were you, number 4? I'm gonna try to will it to happen.
Oh, I figured it out.
You wanna be in? You be number 11?
Yeah, I messed up and then I realized the mistake.
You're number 11?
It worked for me.
Yeah, you are.
All
Oh,
Oh, man.
8. Who's number 8?
Don't wanna find out.
What? No, you already won. How dare you try to win again? Oh, that's true. All right, you tell me. Go for it, Avery. Agreed. Okay. So this one over here. What did you get? Good. Okay. 13. Okay. What's that? Okay. Well, that's exactly right. Congratulations. Wow.
I did it wrong.
She's been
Oh, now I'm mad.
she has been trolling me this entire hour, just so you know. You have. All right, we've got a gray salamander and a black salamander and a snake or an I'm a winter sign. Yeah, all right, you do it. There it is right there.
Make sure you give it to.
Example 4.
Miss Nussbaum, you're not sharing your screen anymore.
Thank you. Better? Fingers? Yeah. Okay. Example 4. All right. This one. You guys ready to go insane? This is our last one. Oh, did you just make a sad sound because we weren't going to do more math?
She made a sound.
She made a sad sound.
Well, I do that for fun after school.
Well, that is, how dare you, ma'am? How dare you?
How dare you?
How dare you? Did you know that I am the best at Midwestern accents? The best. Because I have a grandma, well, or at least Bo has a grandma who I like to imitate, and she always talks like this, okay? And everything she says is just so sweet. And she's always like, oh, Laura, I can't believe that you went that far. Oh, that's so sweet. I love that. And if I tell her something sad, she goes, oh, no, no. And she says it while I'm talking. So I'll be like trying to explain something. I'll be like, yeah, my car broke down. And she'll be like, no, no. And like, I have to stop and be like, oh, okay, I'm supposed to continue. Like, I thought you were going to say something, but she's not. She's just making noises as I talk because that's important. All right. Now, guys, this is important. Everybody look up. I'm going to tell you right now. First of all, the answer to this problem is 9. Now, listen to me. Everybody look up. Not only for this problem, because it's hard, you can win 2 animals or 2 I'm a winner signs or a school supply. Now, I have fancy pens. Oh, don't mess with me. And they're so fancy. They're so fancy. I've also got wrapping paper notebooks. I've also got giant Sharpies. I've also got 5-star folders are what they're called. Isn't that right, Avery? All right. Look at these fancy pens. This is the best pen you'll ever have. Look at the pretty colors. You get 1, you monster. How dare you? You can have 2 small prizes or 1 big prize. Okay. This isn't going to happen every day. I'm probably going to give away big prizes once every 2 weeks, maybe. Okay. Because I'm not made of money. I know you guys think that teaching is obviously it's the job that would give you the most money in the world.
Yeah.
And obviously I am a millionaire,
Right.
but keep you sane. You can have 2 animals then. All right, now anybody's in for this prize, even people who have won before, because that's unfair to keep them out. I'm going to give you another 1 minute to figure it out. You may raise your hand digitally if you want to be in, or you can raise your hand in class. But again, I'm going to give everybody 1 minute. So besides digitally raising your hand, I don't think that takes a lot of arm strength, but everybody else, take a wait. Hey, speaking of everybody online, can you go ahead and show me your homework right now? Or show me your notes? This is the last one. Hey, Riley, you doing notes? You wanna show me? Cool, Dominic? I saw everybody else's. Dominic, you wanna show me quick? Hello, Dominic. Got it, Riley.
Can you see that?
Beautiful. All right. So who's going for it? Big prize. Here we go. Who's the calculator gonna favor today? 9 is what we're going for. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She can't. 7, 8. You're just trying to make it not happen. On my screen, Jordan, you are 9. Statelin is 10. Sarah's 11. Here we go. I'm showing you my calculator to show I'm not cheating because obviously this is important. What's your number? Is that the question?
No, you're not.
I'm so sorry.
Thank you for apologizing. 4.
Oh, wait.
Who's number 4? No.
So good.
All right. Tell me. Tell me how I do this.
Okay, so first,
Yeah.
first you do, the first cut parentheses.
Okay.
4 plus 5 is 9.
So 9, and we keep this squared, right?
Yeah. And then.
Okay. I'm gonna keep those brackets on there too.
Wait, what's
When you
this
go to the
9?
bottom.
4 plus 5 is 9. That's the part that she did so far.
Yeah, I got 8.
Neat.
No,
Neat.
I'm doing great.
Keep going.
Okay, and then you do 7 minus 4,
Which is
which is 3.
cool.
And then you do 9. Is that squared?
9 squared, yeah.
Is 81.
81.
And 3 times 3 is 9.
True.
And then divided equals 9.
Yes, it does. Look at you. Killing it right there. Do you want these 2 animals? Do you want a winter sign and an animal? Do you want a fancy pen, a notebook, a folder, a super Sharpie? Do you want to just deny your prize and say you don't want one at all?
What do the markers look like?
Okay, I am going to show you in 1 second, but first I'm going to give the assignment and let the online kids go, okay? All right, so the homework assignment is page 9. Numbers. And we're going to work on it the rest of the hour. Numbers 3 and 6, 11 and 15, and then 30 through 48. But I'm going to do this afterwards. I'm going to write an X3. Anybody know what that means? No, good guess, but no. It means times by 3. That means that you do every third problem. Okay, one unfortunate kid one time thought I meant do all those problems 3 times. I certainly don't. Okay, what I mean is you're going to do problem number 30, and then the next one you're going to do is 33, and then the next one you're going to do is 36. I write this a lot. So if you're like, why don't you just write out all the problems? I do this all the time. Am I still sharing my screen, everybody? You can do it. 36, 39,
And then
42.
42.
45. And then 48.
Yeah.
48.
Hey, that's like 11 problems.
What? Did I promise that at the beginning of the hour? No way. All right. Once you have this assignment written down, you may go if you're online, but do not forget to submit your quiz on you. There's a Dropbox online in Schoology. Okay? Bye, guys.
Finish up before the hour, can I?
Everybody, if you're in here, you can just send your quiz on you to the treasure chest. If you're not done with it, you can submit it online by midnight tonight on Schoology. Hey, what?
I don't have a book.
What'd you say?
I don't have a book.
You don't have a book? Did you not get one yesterday?
I wasn't So I was gone when it was red day. I was online, so I didn't pick one up yet.
Hey, anybody have Statelin's phone number or Snapchat? Can you snap her a picture of the textbook, please? Sound good? Okay, and you're not home permanently, are you?
I am, but oh no.
No, so
I-
you come back next time?
Huh?
No, if you're in front of me, you're not, but at home you are. So Statelin, my question is, do I need to get you like a book in the office or are you gonna, I'm gonna see you in a few days?
I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, sounds good. All right, bye.
Bye.
How'd I do? Too fast, too slow? I don't know, don't ask me what I'm thinking about things.
Never mind.
Did it seem too fast or are you okay? Not too fast.
These books
Your calculators mean? Yeah, try bending in. Okay, ma'am, you wanted to talk about markers. Come on up here. So I've got, let's see, first super Sharpies go.
A Chinese finger.
Those are not worth super big prizes. These ones are already like open. So you can have, these are good. Okay. Super Sharpie, or this is like a kind of like a paint Sharpie. Or you want to see the notebooks and the footers and stuff?
That's for me.
Do you want to look at the pens? These are the pens, best pen you'll ever have. Or 2 animals or 2 on warning signs, or 1 on 1.
On one thing.
There you are.
Thanks.